Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're so well. Today I am going to be doing a review which I've been meaning to do for a little while now, and I know that I'm kind of late to the party here, okay? But today I am going to be comparing the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and I'm going to be comparing it to my Tarte Shape Tape. I just want to start by saying I've got a new microphone which I've needed for a long time, but I'm still playing with the settings, so hopefully you can hear me okay, hopefully the sound is alright. If not, I'll play around with it again, but I just really wanted to film this video. I am going to be comparing the two concealers. Obviously there is a huge difference in the price. Let's just start the review, shall we? Let's just get straight into it. So the Tarte Shape Tape retails for £22 and the Makeup Revolution retails for £4. So obviously there is a big price gap there. However, the Tarte Shape Tape contains 10 ml of product and the Makeup Revolution I think only has 3.4 ml. So there is also a big gap in amount of product. However, this is obviously still much cheaper than the Shape Tape. So I've got 3 shades of the Makeup Revolution, and the first thing I'm going to say is that the shade range is amazing. It's huge, there are so many shades, so everyone can use it, which is obviously very important. Tarte. I'm going to swatch the 3 shades of the Shape Tape that I use with the 3 shades that I'm going to use of the Makeup Revolution. So let's start with Makeup Revolution. I've got the shades C4, C5 and C6. It is just like a mini-me. And then if you open it up, there's a really big doe foot applicator, so you can see where their inspiration was from. So C4, C5, C6. Now if you look at these, the 3 undertones are all very different. C4 is very pink, C5 is pretty warm but like more peachy, and then C6 is much more yellow. So they do have a different shade range as in undertones, which is obviously great. C6 definitely looks lighter than C5, so just something to look out for. And then for the Shape Tape, I'm going to swatch the shades Light Sand, Light Medium, and I'm also going to swatch Medium. So these are the Shape Tapes and these are the Makeup Revolution swatches. The Makeup Revolution is coming up extremely pink. C4 looks very pink on my hand. It literally looks like a light pink colour. The undertone of C5 and Light Medium is quite similar, as is the undertone for C6 and Light Sand. Now I am going to apply my makeup how I normally would, and then I'm going to apply one side Shape Tape, one side Makeup Revolution. I'm going to go about my day, and then I'll come back at the end of the day and I'll show you how they've held up. So I'm going to treat it like any other day. So I'm going to start with my Vichy Mineral 89, which I don't think I've actually spoken about yet on my channel, but I've really been liking it. It's like a gel consistency that helps anything you put on top of it sink into your skin more. It's like a catalyst of moisture. I'm then obviously going to put on my Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate. Oh, I need to go wet my beauty blender. So annoying. As always, I'm applying 2 pumps of my By Terry Cellular Rose Brightening CC Serum. And then to prime, I'm using the Cover FX Blurring Primer. And I only apply this in the centre of my face. For my foundation, I'm going to wear something that I know works, so that if anything looks dodgy, I know it's the concealer. So I'm obviously going to use my Holy Grail NARS Sheer Glow, because I wear this basically every day anyway. I'm going to quickly throw on my eyebrows and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I've got brows, I've got foundation. We're ready for the main event. The shade that I tend to use for the Shape Tape all over my face is Light Medium. So C5 was the closest to Light Medium. And then under my eyes, I tend to use a mixture of Light Sand and Light Medium. So I'm going to use a mixture of C6 and C5 because those seem to be the closest matches, and I have to leave the house today. I have a lot of scarring on this side of my face, but I don't actually have any on this side, which is a little bit awkward with the older testing, but we're just gonna roll with it. To give it a good test, I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution on the side with the scarring. Just gonna start by applying my Shape Tape where I usually would. So on my chin, around my nose, a little bit of light medium under my eye, and then I've got a couple of marks just around my face. And I'm just gonna match where I've put it. Okay, so at first look, the Makeup Revolution is shinier. Not saying that it's like really shiny, it's just definitely thinner. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and start with the side of the Shape Tape because we know how this goes. It's nice full coverage, quite matte, with literally no effort. Okay, this shade is definitely lighter than my Shape Tape. That blended so easily. It definitely isn't quite as full coverage as my Shape Tape is, but that looks really nice on the skin. Lighter, it looks a bit fresher. So let's do a few stripes of the C6. Yeah, you can see it's definitely more opaque. And then a couple of stripes of the C5 just so it doesn't get too bright. And a few stripes of light medium. They are sitting really similarly. Again, the Shape Tape is slightly more full coverage. I won't deny it, but for the price, they don't look that different really at all. I'm gonna set under my eyes using my LCMA No Colour Powder. They've creased equally, but my eyes crease all the time because I've got fine lines under my eyes. Now that I've set them both with powder, the Makeup Revolution actually looks a little bit smoother under my eye here. I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face and then I will come back. Okay, so my skin is looking good. I've finished all of the rest of my makeup, obviously. I can't really tell a difference at the moment, which is obviously a good thing. I'm now gonna go into London and go for a nice day out. So I'll give this at least kind of 7 or 8 hours wear, and then I will head back, let you guys know what I think, which side held up better. I need to remember, this is Makeup Revolution, this is Tarte, and I will let you guys know what I think at the end of the day. So I will see you later. Hey guys, it is midnight. I'm sorry, I'm speaking quietly because I don't want to wake my dad because he's poorly and I don't want to wake him up. It is midnight. I've had this makeup on now for over 10 hours and I've had a day in London, which is usually quite a good test of how things wear on my face. Sorry, I look crazy. I've still got my coat on. Yeah, a London day is normally quite a good kind of judgment as to whether a product lasts or not. I actually saw Soph today and I asked her which side of my face she thought was the Makeup Revolution and which side she thought was Tarte, and she actually thought that the Makeup Revolution side was Tarte. So that's pretty impressive. To be honest, neither sides are looking their best. There is definitely a lot of wear and tear on both sides. There's equal amounts of kind of fading and a little bit of caking on the sides of my nose. Like both sides are starting to look a little bit grim, but they both look equally as grim. So one isn't better than the other, if you know what I mean. To be honest, after 10 hours on quite a dewy foundation, they've held up really well. My final thoughts are, get the Makeup Revolution one. Like, for a start, the Tarte one is really difficult to get your hands on in the UK. Like, the availability for the Makeup Revolution is so much easier. It's also so much cheaper and the shades are really good. It's just as good. Like, the coverage isn't as high. You need to use a little bit more product, but for the price, that's okay. So yeah, I'm super impressed with this, and I will continue to use this concealer. Like, I definitely will. It looks just as good as the Tarte one. If not, from here, it feels nicer. Like, this side feels smooth, this side feels a little bit greasy. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to bed because I'm knackered and I need to go back up to London tomorrow. Best feeling in the world. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do let me know if you found it helpful down below in a comment, and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, as well as leaving anything that you would like me to test down below. Any high-end drugstore dupes or anything like that, anything you'd like me to try, and I'll do that for you. And yeah, have the best day and I'll see you really soon. Bye. Bye.